Hey, David. Hey, Trish. Thanks, guys, for joining. Where are you all at now? Still in Virginia, or have you moved? Anthony, welcome, babe. Yep, Virginia. Welcome to the East Coast. Back home. After this one, you'll get to slow down for a little bit. I'm doing good. Doing good. Had a great day at work. We'll be in Maryland on Thursday morning. You're moving, my dear. You are moving, moving, moving. How far until you actually hit your destination? How many hours? Bonjour, Papa. Welcome, Roger. Hour and a half. Not bad. Not bad. And then hopefully they won't take all day to unload. You know how that goes. We have 3 trucks come in all the time. And it's like, okay, get them moving. Get them back out. At times, it's on my lunch break, I'll see like 6 or 7 different trucks out in the parking lot. And I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be a day. Because not only do I do returns, I also do all the over shortage and damaged. And when you're dealing with light fixtures and light bulbs, guess what? Something's going to get broke. Yeah, that's right. You can't make money sitting. Ray, baby, welcome. How are y'all doing tonight? It's Wednesday. We're halfway there. We're going to get over that hump. Have a good time, like always. Sit back, chill, relax. Just okay? Come on, Ray. Not just okay. Nope, nope, nope. Nobody can just be doing okay in the middle of the week. It's usually like, eh. But actually, it's been a pretty great week. Got some good news for you all. I flew yesterday. I flew today. I got to sweet talk Mr. Justice into uploading my video for me, or shall I say editing and then uploading my video. But today I took it a step further. Today was the first time I actually FPV'd. Hey Tam, welcome. So yeah, I think Chris and Rusty have to move over a little. Mama's going to be coming out and playing in the field quite a bit. I'm doing good, Tam. It's been a great week. How are you, and how's your week been? You got up late, 11:50 a.m. Hey, sometimes your body needs that. I'm not gonna lie. Monday night, I felt so bad. I was sitting back here with Chris while he was live, and we had ordered pizza. I went out, took care of that, made sure he had his dinner. I'd had a sinus headache earlier in the day, and it came back. So I ate. I took my sinus pills, and the next thing you know, I was asleep on the couch. Ed, welcome, babe. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. Like Love My Drone says. Hey, all brothers and sisters. So 12 watching and 4 thumbs up, including his. Let's get with that program. Up. And just like Brian said, welcome, Brian. True Drone Reviews, 12 watching and only 1 like, which is mine? Come on. Jeesh. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is reach over and push a button. You know how it goes. You can even accidentally push somebody's buttons. It happens. But yeah, it's been a really great week so far, and hopefully Mother Nature will cooperate. I'll get to fly again tomorrow, and when I'm flying, it's not just one pack that I'm taking. Today I took 3 out. I only got to fly 2. But hey, Bob, welcome, babe. Yesterday I flew 2 packs. Today I flew 2 packs. Yep, it's just like we were talking over at the Canadian Drone Network, Roger and Kim. Kim was saying it perfectly one day. Come on, it's the first thing you should do when you enter. Click, especially if it's family. Yeah, Mo would always remind us. Oh, you got a bellyache from pea soup. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Yes, Ray. Bob got his package. He came in Monday night in the stream, in Chris's stream, and I was asleep by then. John, welcome. Out on the couch. I'd been involved in chat, and the next thing you know, I was out like a light. So Bob announced in there that he had received his, and you guys already know Chris has got his. Just saying, we should be seeing some tutu for Tata videos coming real soon, because I know Night Train has a video coming up soon. I think Mike's trying to catch up on his sleep from Texas. The Texas videos should be popping up anytime. So that's something to keep your eyes out for. Don't forget, they're all going to be labeled hashtag tutus for tatas, so you can always just go up and do a search and see what videos are up. I know right now 2 videos are up. One is Ray's and one is QDL Flights. Justin's got his video up. So I'm sure there's more to come soon. Oh, Bob says his is top secret. It's not going to post till the end. Come on, Bob. You're going to hold out on us? Oh, Anthony, I know I can fly any that are here, so I guess I don't technically have to take them from him. Baduga baby, Lewis, you're already half asleep? That's totally understand. I totally understand. What time is it there, my dear? 1-ish? Yeah, I'm the lucky one who gets to fly them all, so I'm not so sure about becoming a drone addict. 111. See, I was close. Yeah, no, Brian, he's wearing the pink tutu. The hashtag tutus for tatas. It's making its way around. You want to be added to that list? That the only catch is you have to fly your drone while you're wearing the tutu, or like QDL said, be involved in that video. Oh, not a problem, Lewis. Enjoy your night. Get some rest, my dear. If you can't sleep, hop back on. You know I'll be here. Yeah, I think we are all just about drone addicted. Oh, yeah, we did, Bob. Ray, didn't we say that we had to be flying a drone, or like you were? In some of that video, Bob, edit it. Add a drone. Oh, John said, oh no, Bob is getting ideas. I'm sure Bob already had ideas. Liberty Bell, thank you so much for joining us. We're discussing, most of the people in here are drone flyers, and we are doing hashtag tutus for tatas. And Uh-huh. Yeah, Bob. Chris is out in the living room with Rusty having dinner. So he said he'll hop in. Uh-huh. Good one, Bob. There you go. Do like I said. You got a GPS bird. Let that do the filming. Yeah, he made spaghetti tonight, so he's out there enjoying his dinner right now. But yeah, John, I flew FPV today with the Hubson. Thumbs up. I like that Hubson. There you go. Just put one drone in there. That's all I ask. That's what you had for dinner as well, Liberty Bell? Quick, easy, filling. It's all good. Hey, Eric, RC Crazy, how are you tonight? But yeah, Chris went out and flew the Wizard, 2-packs, and I flew the Hubson 2-packs today and 2-packs yesterday. Hopefully Mother Nature holds out and I get to fly more this week. Ed, totally different level. I'm liking this quite a bit. And the really cool thing was Chris had his Fat Sharks out there and they linked up to the Hubson, so he got to fly with me instead of me being the passenger. He was the passenger this time. So that's what's totally cool. Hey, homie Paul, thanks for joining me, my dear. So Chris had video yesterday of me flying, and he's got to hopefully edit it and upload it for me. And unfortunately, something happened with my SD card yesterday. So he reformatted another SD card, and hopefully, cross my fingers, today I actually have footage from the Hubson. So who knows? Yeah, I think my journey to the dark side has begun. I said, Chris and Rusty better watch out. There's going to be more of me out in the field now. It happens. It was funny. I came home tonight. I'd stopped by the grocery store after work, came home. Oh, John, I'm not that bad. I can fly. My stick skills are coming back. Chris was even impressed yesterday. He was like, look at you. He said, you were actually having fun. I said, yeah, that's the really cool thing. It's not as stressful as it used to be, and I feel myself just getting back into the flow and letting it go again. And I think part of that has to do with the weather. No, babe, I didn't. I'm going to have to go back and double check. I was trying to watch on my phone, and I don't turn it sideways a lot of the time, so it's a screen like yay big. You know how that goes. But I will definitely double check that. Hey, Barra Boy, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, no, Anthony, I'm not messing with one of them little bugs and flying it out there. I'm not that good with FPV yet. I did not use the goggles. I used the screen today. Step one, I told Chris, and there was some wind. So, gotta give me some slack. Normally, I'm straight line of sight. But today, I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to try this out. I had crystal clear video. It was amazing. And the distance that I got before even video breakup was absolutely phenomenal. I was like, holy cow. At one point, I stopped and looked out, and I'm like, he says, just look back at your screen and everything's fine. And I was like, well, yeah, you got that. You got a point. And I look back at the screen, and the funny thing is, yesterday and today, before I had an issue with y'all, as you guys have seen in the past. I'll put the bird down. With that Hubson, I have absolutely no problems with y'all. I can spin it around and keep it going and everything's great. He's like, look at you. I said, yeah. I said, this bird I'm actually comfortable with. So, John, you were right. I'll give you that one. You were right. I don't need any Alka-Seltzer, homie Paul. I don't need any plop, plop, fizz, fizz. No. Yeah, David, this is my first GPS bird. So, actually, I guess you would say the second, because this one is the one that has the FPV. I didn't have wind. There was wind outside, homie Paul. Let me clarify that one. Jeez. That's right. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Woo, what a relief it is. I could never stomach Alka-Seltzer. My grandparents used to use that all the time, and it was like, oh, how can you even drink that? I mean, you put your hand over it, and you feel the fizz coming out of the cup. No. Yeah, David, I've seen some of your videos where you were flying that, and I was like, oh, look, he's way up there. Nah, not yet. Crappy weather again, Roger? You're going to have to start flying around Kim in the house. Only Coca-Cola with a... I tell you what, I poured Coke out of a can and put it in a glass, and it did not have that much fizz. They were asking where you were. I said, he's out there eating.
Ray, Ed, we got a pool lobby up here. Wakey.
David's going to be in Maryland tomorrow morning.
What did he say?
Look, John said, there he is.
Johnny boy, I'm getting ready to go out with the bugs again. I enjoyed it so much, I'm going to do a night flight.
Oh, he's been flying. Yesterday and today, he has been flying so much.
Oh, yeah. Today, I took an, I was over with my race drone, and I put, so I got the goggles on. I took it, I bet you, 300 or 400 feet. I just went up like this, and just rolled it like this, and just went invert, and then I started yawing it. My knees actually got wobbly because I invert too long and let it, I guess, affect me for too long. It was crazy.
3 hours away from us. Oh.
Yeah, right across the bridge, he told us.
Montgomery County?
Montgomery County, I think it was, but it was, not Bethesda. Was it Bethesda, Maryland? No, not Bethesda. It was closer than that. It's more or less like right going down towards Richmond, I do believe. For us, that area.
Gotcha. Western Shore.
Marlboro, maybe?
Gotcha. They've gotten way better with Alka-Seltzer. Well, see, I guess as being a kid and seeing that, there was no way I was ever going to attempt it as an adult. And yeah, Ray, QDL's video is amazing. I said, he's crazy.
What, was it Tuesday?
Yes.
No, what would have been amazing if he had finished the power loop.
Brian said he watched it and he was like, what on earth is he wearing?
TDR's up in here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if he'd have finished the power loop. You gotta go in, you gotta go through it, and then exit it. That's what makes the loop.
Yeah, I told him how you were my passenger. And John said he was surprised that you survived.
Yeah, I tried to put the one song in there, Ride With Me, Let It Be, or whatever they call it, and my power director, Waldorf.
Meant to be.
Waldorf.
Gotcha.
And, yeah, it meant to be, and my power director kicked it out. They're like, nah. So I threw that song with it at the last minute, so I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. Sorry, guys, I'm going out and have a night flight with this guy.
Evening.
Hey, John, I even cartwheeled it across the ground. It tumbled, I bet you, 8 to 10 times. It just bent one little prop, and that was it. Prop bent it right back out. Bam. Bam, bam.
Yeah, John, I kind of scared Chris walking over to the
field.
He's like, you want to fly the Wizard? I was like, yeah, no. I said, You're supposed to keep the props pointed to the sky. I said, that means keep the bird in the air.
Yeah.
Not crash it.
Try to put prop guards and everything on it then. That way it can take a bang.
John said that bugs takes a beating.
Man, this bug took a beat today. It felt good to go out and just more or less not give a damn about the bug.
Look, he said, I tried to manually flip it before and upside down, straight down to the ground. No damage.
Yeah, that's what I did. I manually flipped it like many a times, but then I manually flipped it close to the ground. Like I'm ripping it across the field at me, and I just stopped and threw it. I got the flip off, but then the gyro got kind of stupid and it kind of hung like this and went right to the ground and just like knifed the ground. And you could literally see like knife marks in the ground from the props, and it probably went a good 10, 15 feet just cartwheeling. That's pretty cool. I got it all, Phil.
Oh, David, don't feel bad. Dronologist, welcome, dear. Don't feel bad, David. There's several people that I know that have crashed into a tree. See, Ed says he has a love affair with the trees. He's always climbing trees. Poor Ed. Ed and Kim. I am doing great, Dronologist. It has been an amazing day. Even though I had to work today, it's still been a great day. So, it was your H502. Well, it happens. What's that saying, guys? If you're not crashing, you're not flying. Yeah, I've never crashed into a tree. Laugh out loud. See my last video. Mr. Goss, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. They're softer than the ground. Well, not necessarily, Ed. You have to think about this one, okay? When we're over in the field and it has been plowed, you got soft ground. If it's the middle of the winter, you don't have soft ground.
I would rather it be the middle of the winter because I hate the soft ground especially after they plow it. Your drone just looks at the dirt and gets dirt in your motors. Like mine, every time I keep a can of air and I blow it out and turn it upside down, bang on it and everything. Oh, it's retarded. And she had it in her motors just today, and you know the Hudson's all sealed up, so how did they get in there?
Are you kidding me, Dronologist? It's snowing. It is May 23rd. It is not supposed to be snowing. When does your actual true summer season start? And you're in Newfoundland, right? In Canada? I'm sorry, my dear. I asked you when your actual summer season starts. Thomas, welcome. Exactly. Snow, that's blasphemy. Nah. Kirk, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in, Liberty Bell. I really, really appreciate it. That's right. We're all trying to keep these props pointed to the sky now. Before, I was telling all the guys to keep them pointed to the sky. I guess now it more applies to me as well. I'm learning. It's all good. We've moved up to the next area, and it's going to be an adventure. Wow, seriously, Ray? No problems with the Hudson. Nope, Thomas, I flew 2 packs yesterday and flew 2 packs today, and today was the first day that normally I would fly line of sight. And that's just the way I've always flown, and like I said, I was new. So today I did the FPV with the screen, and wow, what have I been missing? You got your parts in today? That's awesome, Kirk. No, I think Canadian Drone Network is getting more of the rain, right, Roger? But no, Thomas, I had absolutely no problems with it at all. It was amazing. I actually All right, I'll say it. I like the bird. Yeah, Ray. That's gonna be the next step. But here's the thing. Yeah, Thomas. I think that's gonna be a little while before I'm tiny whooping it around the house. FPV, anyway. Tabby, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. But the goggle issue. Val, thanks for joining me, babe. The goggle issue, okay? I have severe eye allergies to the point that I could never wear like sunglasses all the time or wear contact lenses because my eyes have to breathe. So that's what I'm concerned about with these goggles. Because just even going for a flight with Chris, having everything closed around here, I could feel my eyes starting to itch and everything. So I'm going to have to figure something out to get some air to my eyes while I'm using the goggles. Okay, well, see, I didn't even know that. Thank you, Thomas. I didn't know they had any with fans in them or... I didn't even know that was an option. I was thinking about Donnie. Welcome, babe. I'm so glad you got to join in just for a few moments. I hope you are healing well. But yeah, I was thinking maybe get like something that had like vents or something just to get normal air in. But hey, I didn't know that they had the fans, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Chris and Rusty don't have that problem, thank God. Poor Rusty has just regular nasal allergies. He also has like as a kid he had allergic asthma, so he had to watch some, but it was all the nasal and chest. Me, unfortunately, have the nasal, the sinus, the eye allergies. It sucks, but I've had it all my life, so I get used to it. That's great, Tabby. I hope you have a great time tomorrow. Yeah, poor Donnie is stuck out in the boondocks, but I tell you what, I would not trade living in the country for living in the city. I'm sorry. I cannot do a concrete jungle. I spent my summers in school at college and everything, and it was like, nope, I can't do this. Let me stay at home and go to school. It's all good. So I went the community college route, and it's not far away at all. Yeah, Thomas, allergies and asthma suck. I personally don't have asthma. My mom has asthma as well as COPD, so that really sucks. But my son had allergic asthma that was really bad as a kid, kind of like outgrew quite a bit. His bad times are planting and harvesting seasons. It kicks up even more. So he sounds like he's coming down with a cold, and then I'm like, wait a minute, what is up? And I'm like, wait, no, it's your allergies. It's all good. Oh, good night, Donnie. I'm sure you'll see me when you rewatch. Love you, babe. Ray, you need a bigger drone to try FPV now. What's wrong with the little ones? Yeah, I tell Trish I totally understand. That's what put me down Monday night. And like I said, you saw me back here for a good hour, and then I went out there, and it was probably 7:30. I was fast asleep. Chris woke me up to tell me that him and Rusty were going to the store whatever time he got offline. I think it was 9-ish. And so they went to the store. I woke up just long enough to tell them, be careful. I fell back asleep. I didn't even know they had got back home or anything. And I woke up 11:30, did a few things around here, went to bed at 12:30 and slept till 6. So apparently my body needed that rest. So don't feel bad. Oh, Toys R Us has their drones marked down to 50% off. We have a Toys R Us here. I have not been in there in quite a while, so I try to keep Chris out of there. Yeah, Ray, I know that statement. Go big or go home. I live with 2 guys that live by that motto, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sure you were, Thomas. That's the thing. Once you get this addiction, drone fool, welcome, Dan. Once you get this addiction, it starts out with 1, 2, maybe 3, 4. Then look what happens. And you all know there's quite a few of them missing right now. But seriously, they're everywhere. Everywhere. You don't want that. Well, let me put it to you this way. Your other half doesn't want that, and they may not be as forgiving as I am. You started flying planes over 10 years. I'm sure you have quite the collection then, Thomas. Val, he's out flying. And yeah, let's see. What was that discussion the other night? We need to get Chris 50 more? No, we don't. No, we don't. Well, thank you for that, Kelly. How are you? Hello, Mrs. RC. Welcome. See? See? That's what I said. Not all women are as forgiving as I am. Alvin, babe, welcome. How are you doing, baby? Thank you so much for joining me. But yeah, before he decided to hang them all up, let me tell you, it was getting ugly. But you only have 2. David, I'm sure if you had a bigger truck or you were home more, you would have many, many more. Ask the guys. It all starts out with just a few. The next thing you know, isn't that the way it usually goes, Eric? You get to messing around. It's like, you know what? Daddy's going to win. Chris used to be the exact same way. Now him and Rusty get to wrestling. I'm like, stop. Somebody's seriously going to get hurt or something is going to be tossed around. Y'all are not kids anymore. Not kids at all. Oh, cool. No problem, right? Yeah, that is the common problem, Thomas. Finding the place for the drones. The drones, the accessories. There are drones, there are props, there are motors, there are 3D printed parts, there are boxes of stuff, transmitters. The bad thing was, I went to fly, I think it was a couple weeks ago, and walked all the way over to the field and realized, wait a minute, wrong transmitter. So I came back, Chris was still over in the field, and I looked at Rusty, and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, wrong transmitter. He's like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no, it's in this box. And I picked up one box and come to find out it wasn't in that box, it was in the other box. And I shook my head and I walked back over. And Chris is like, "What took you so long?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. Digging through 2 boxes of transmitters to find mine." I said, "When we get done flying, it's getting marked." Drone pool. Look out. Finally got his Vortex 180 hooked up to Beta Flight, and he has his switches set, so he's good to fly. And I know what that means. Video coming soon. Yeah, Thomas, that's exactly why Chris got the jumper transmitter. But now the problem is, seriously, what do you do with all those other transmitters? I mean, you seriously don't want to just throw them away. That's insane. Not yet, Val. Oh, come on, Drone Pool. I know it's nerve-wracking, but you have to take that next step. Yeah, Eric, you better watch out, because if all 3 of them do attack you at once, they might stand a chance. And as they get older, look out. And Thomas, I don't know where you put everything with your home brewing and wine, plus the drones and all that good stuff. I mean, it all runs out of room. Yes, she has had a hard day. She's had a hard couple days, unfortunately. But, Dan, honey, you're going to do fine. I have total confidence in you. You're going to do absolutely amazing. And you rent? Oh, boy. Storm Boy, welcome. Yeah, I saw that. 1 away from 600. I saw that right before I went live tonight. I was like, oh my God, seriously? It's been an amazing ride, but I tell you what, this right here is what makes it all worth it. The family. And didn't I tell you, Val? Just wait till Wednesday and you get to play Whack-A-Troll. It never fails. I know it. It's all good. Never fails. I told you, Brian. 121, David. Congratulations, babe. I told you. All it takes is getting with the family. And the family just kind of like wraps their arms right around you. And next thing you know, numbers start to climb. I don't understand it. Val's turning it into a competition now. But I've seen it happen so many times. Storm Boy's up to 323. Congratulations. Bob's here somewhere, Val. But yeah, I mean, I've seen it happen. Eric's almost to 300. He only needs 11 more. RC Crazy. Val's challenging you, Bob. She's saying you're slow tonight. Val's having all the fun over there. But that's seriously what it's all about, guys, is supporting the family. I was thinking about it the other day. I was watching, and in Canadian Drone Network's live stream. And we were talking about the different live streams, and it's amazing, the family live streams every day of the week. So it's like, you know where to find us. No matter what, we're always in. Of course, Bob. Nobody else. It's always the same. But you can always count on us in there at some point supporting the family. And that's what it's all about, is supporting the family. Not me, Stormboy. All of these back here are my husband's drones. But I hate to tell you, your number's a little off. Because there's one drone alone that it's out in the living room. But if you watch MD95 TSI, my husband's channel, he has one drone that is valued at $3,000 alone. And that was a Christmas present from our son this year. So he kind of surprised him and knocked him off his feet. But yeah, I don't even want to think about putting a number on everything that's here. Hazelnut, thank you so much for joining me. Well, I appreciate that, David. Yeah, Val's got a challenge going. It's 2-0. You never know. Brian and Bob, y'all got to catch up. Val's beating on you. Yeah, let me tell you, David, the way I started out was right back there in that corner. And Homie Paul, I have to tell you, I had to laugh because Homie Paul said, "Who's that sitting behind Chris?" And I cracked up. I mean, I was literally cracking up. And Chris is like, "What are you laughing about?" So I showed him, and I told him what Homie Paul had commented, and he's like, "Yep, true that." I said, "Yeah, but I wonder how many other people thought that when they first saw me. Who is that? Who's sitting back there?" I said, "Because it wasn't often that you would actually see me in his videos or anything. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting back there in that little crazy corner, and then later on, here I am now. Yep, sitting one away from 600. Hey, with an amazing family.
Hey, whoever else jumped in.
Drone Pool is in here. He has got that 180 set up with Betaflight, got the switches set, and is ready to fly.
I was out flying today, bro.
He's a little nervous.
Bob, what's up, brother? Kelly, hey. Yeah, be nervous, bro. You're going to be nervous.
That's what I told him, but I have total confidence.
You see my videos, and you see how I can fly? I assure you, every time I fly, it gets you to shakes every time. You can't get rid of that adrenaline. That adrenaline is there. Alvin, what's up, brother?
Yes,
Ray, what's up?
That's the crazy corner right back there.
Yeah, them race drones do that.
Let me tell you, for the longest time, for years now, I have sat back there working on things in my area.
And if it gets too bad of shaking, Dan, just put your drone down and give yourself a minute. Get yourself together and then go back in the air. That's the best thing to do, they say.
And all I would hear was about drones. Drones, parts. And it was
now it's only getting better.
So I said, if you can't beat them, join them. And once you join them, take it to the next level. The dronologist wants me to ask you if a set of props, if he sent you a set of props, would you review them? I'm getting a few sets of gem fans and have no clue is they're good or not. Never bought aftermarket props.
I sure would, brother.
There you go.
Not a problem. I literally just reviewed the master air screws, and as you guys can see, this one's kind of missing something.
It wasn't me. I swear to God, it was not me. I will not fly that yet.
Russell's been trying to pinch, so he was down low to the ground, and he just caught the ground. And
Ray says he loves you, brother.
Love you too, Ray Ray. Hope them shafts help you out, bro. DDP, Scott, what's up, brother?
Oh, thank you so much, Hazelnut. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is for very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore.
Oh, that's cool.
Can love is all that I can give you.
Kirk,
I love you
brother?
too, Hazelnut. Yeah, even Kirk says he was nervous.
Oh, dude, I get nervous every time I fly. I can't get over that shakiness.
But seriously, David, give it time. She may just one day say, you know what, I want to try that.
And check out what I printed today, guys. Bam.
New item.
Rotor Riot gimbal savers for the FlySky FS I6. Got back into 3D print and started messing around.
Totally understand that, Bob. Completely and totally understand that. No problem at all. Journologist said the heart pumping is what he fell in love with when he flies.
Yes, I used to ride dirt bikes, four-wheelers, and
it's all an adrenaline rush.
And I used to go out and be the stupid kid, ride wheelies and jump in and all that goodness. And now I've got older, just my body can't handle that. So that's what I've resorted to, the drone. And they fill in. They actually do better than what the dirt bike and four-wheeler did for me.
Kirk said, print me a part for my IX-12.
Your IX-12. Okay. Write it down for me.
I am. That's why I grabbed the marker.
Or it's TX-12. Oh, no, IX-12. Okay.
It says I. I can read.
Is that a what name is the transmitter, Kirk? That lady's killing. Thomas. More low profile bills on the way.
This will tell Chris my Extreme EO11 came today. Uh-oh.
Nice.
New drones are showing up everywhere.
Who said that?
Thomas.
Thomas, cool. Yeah, I thought he said he got one. So more low profile bills. Nice. I'm charge packs for tomorrow.
Yeah, they asked me when I'm going to be tiny whooping it through the house like you do. I said, no time soon. I can fly the tiny whoop, but not like he does, and not FPV. So, but seriously, that's what we all learned on was little teeny things.
Look what I want to FPV now. The speeder bike. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ray wants to know if you can make a controller stand or holder so his controllers are not laying down.
For the i6 rig, I'll check. They got a bunch of different things for the i6 that I was finding. But yeah, I was sitting here today. I was like, you know what? Let me go and put this new spool on. Yes, okay. I was like, let me go on. Yeah, actually, they do have a stand for that. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's kind of like sticks off in the back. That way, when you set it down, it's like a stand. I got you. And I was like, let me go and get this printer back up and running. Man, glad I did.
JDS, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
JDS, welcome, brother.
Yep, I wrote that down, Kirk. That way he'll look it up for you, and I'm sure there is one. So
yeah, it should be. Let's see what the brand, what the name was.
It's right here.
Okay, Spectrum. Okay, I got you.
I wrote it all down.
Got you. Spectrum. I know that's the IX-12. What? Let me show you this one.
You know he's all visual. I know, right, Drumpool? Either that or he saw more blue. It's like, hold on. Yeah.
Hey, Kirk, are the gimbals similar to the DX6i? That way I know to go off of them when I print them to make sure everything is on point.
Kirk said there's a file on Horizon Hobby page.
Okay. There's a file in there.
And you always get to play Whack It. Idea, Ed. One of those holders for like decorative plates would probably work for a temporary TX stand. The transmitter looks like it could eat you. The crossfire mount for it. I got you. You said the crossfire port mount, right? That's totally acceptable, Alvin, and it is no problem at all, babe. Editing takes forever, and I do not blame you for multitasking, dear. Mo-Man, welcome. How are you this evening? Thank you so much for joining in Wacky Wednesday. We're getting over Hump Day and headed towards that end of the week. 2 more work days, but y'all know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is the pre-show show over at Captain Cook's channel, followed up by Drone Tales over at Drone Worship's channel. Then on Friday, what do we have? We have the Drone Network, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over at Captain Cook's channel. Then on Saturday, we have, I got all kinds of things over here going off. Sheesh. Ouch. Over at Eric's page, Eric's channel, he is live at 6:30, I believe, right, my dear? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's either 6 or 6:30. And then we are followed up by the Canadian Drone Network. Mo, baby, welcome. That is totally fine. I'm glad you are getting your rest. You need it. I'm glad you're taking my advice. But you know it. Your favorite Wacky Wednesday show is right here waiting for you, baby. And you're never late as long as I'm live. Y'all know my motto. And then on Sunday, you need to go visit Miss Val at 7 for Suddenly Sunday. But you know what? It's a long weekend for me. Hopefully it's a long weekend for you all as well. Exactly, Thomas. We need a long weekend. I think everybody is trying to cram everything in to this week, knowing that next week is going to be short. So it's like, okay, make this week just as long and crazy as you can. But I went into this week knowing that our freight trucks were going to be extreme. Like this morning, before 10 o'clock, I already had 3 different major catastrophe issues thrown my way. And then I actually got to hop in to Canadian Drone Network Roger stream this morning. And the next thing I know, my boss is like, hey, I need you to run here for me. And it was a personal errand now. I'm like, I give up. Out the door I went, and down the road I went. I'm like, yeah, nope. But it's all good. Just keep a positive attitude. This is going to be an amazing week. That's how I'm looking at it. Yeah, Alvin. Down to 2 to 3, 3.5, pushing it. It gets intense, and it takes forever. Yes, Mo, everybody has missing you. Missing our sister. I got to fly yesterday, Mo, and today. burning up 2 battery packs each day and having a blast. Yes, if you guys haven't supported each other, please do. Like I said before, it is all family in here. Everybody is absolutely amazing. You'll get it, Mo. Believe me, one of these days you're going to wake up. It's going to be absolutely beautiful and sunny and no wind. Absolutely no wind at all. And you and Dad are both going to get to fly. Mom, you ever heard of the law of attraction? I looked at it. Now, this is coming from a 19-year-old, so you never know where conversations like this is going to go. And I'm like, exactly what are you talking about? He's like, just in life in general. And I'm like, you describe it to me, and then we'll go from there. And he's like, all right, say you're having a bad day. He said, and he said, so you don't let things get you down. He said, even if somebody does something, whatever, that pisses you off or whatever, he says, and you flip it around, you think positive. He said, and then everybody around you has a better day, starts thinking positive. He says, you watch your moods change. Now, like I said, this is coming from a 19-year-old. And I was like, good point. Good point. So, like I said, even though I knew it was going to be an intense week, after Monday and getting rid of that headache mainly and having that rest, it's the rest of the week has just been rolling right along smoothly. Yes, he does, Mo. David, honey, you have an amazing night. Welcome to Maryland in the morning. One of these days you're going to have to hit the Eastern Shore so we all can get together. That'll be an amazing time. And you have an amazing night. You and Trish, y'all be safe tomorrow on that road. But yeah, Mo, like I said, Rusty's got deep insight. Some of the things that come out of him at times, I'm like, where'd you pick that up? But you never know. I mean, he's not a typical kid at all. Well,
Yeah.
not a problem, Thomas. I know Bob the biker is doing the exact same thing. Yeah, Kirk, that's. I don't understand kids today.
You put everybody's name and it's in there.
That's why I say I don't understand kids today. Drone Worship actually posted on Facebook that I think it was either the day that happened or the day after that happened, talking about kids and social media and surrounding themselves with their friends. And I was like, you know what? He is dead accurate. Because it's like he said, back in the 80s and the 90s when, or let me rephrase that. And don't take any offense to this, any of you, because I know you are older than I am. The 60s, 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, when we all were in school. Did you seriously hear about any school shootings? It's just like he said, there was one that I remember, and that was Columbine, and that was way back. Back then, we were surrounded by family and things like that. Social media did not exist, and that, I seriously believe, plays a humongous factor in the change of thinking with some of these kids. I don't understand it. You're right, Ray. He is already a man. I have to understand that. I can't get past that being a mom. And I know Val understands that. I don't care how old your kid is. That's still your kid. And he's still a kid. And y'all gonna have to excuse me just for a second, because I gotta reach back here. And you know what happens when I reach for a box. What happens when I pull out this box? As you can see, the box is empty. Normally, you guys see this box on the Drone Network. Val said I hit Chris. Nah, I'm not gonna hit Chris. Not tonight. This one is actually Mr. Chris's idea. That's right. It's that magical empty box. Exactly, Alvin. Shit gets shipped in a magical little box, but guess what? It doesn't fit. Well, darn. I guess I'm going to have a bigger box, but y'all going to have to give me just a few minutes, because I got to get some names on this paper here to put in this magical little box, because you know what's getting ready to go down. Somebody is getting ready to get another drone added to their collection. What did I tell y'all before? Oh, Val said Chris would write the names. That sounds good to me. Here.
Oh, you.
Oh, jeez. He's sticking me with everything. Everything. Hang on a second. Let me get this over here. We'll put this right back here. Guys, keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't fly. You never know what's going to happen over here in Crystal's Crazy Corner. Isn't that the motto? Always has been. Now I can't even find an ink pen. Oh. There goes my beads. That's not good. And yes, Val, Mo, the 5D painting project is still in progress. No, and I'm not going to step on that drone a few times to fit it in this box. I'll get a bigger box. Oh, Ray said, Chris, get your butt in here, brother. Laugh out loud. You can hide over here just for a minute. Or you can entertain them while I'm writing names. Ooh. You know how he always tells me to entertain you guys? And Captain always throws me in the spotlight? And you guys already know, international or not, doesn't matter. Oh, my family's included. Thomas said he can draw the name wearing the tutu. Tutu. God help me, I can't even talk tonight. Alvin, you're right about that. Yes, Chris is so supportive. What are you talking about? And half the time I have to tell him, hey, have you even watched my videos? He told me today, he says, you know, I got ready to watch your gopher video. I said, it's a groundhog. He says, well, you know what I mean. He says, but then I got distracted. I'm like, it never fails. It never. I'm going to have to tape him to this chair and just start autoplay on my videos and let them play all the way through. Oh, Lord, and the coconut bra. Now, look. Can you imagine Chris in the tutu and the coconut bra? Yeah, I'm sorry, Mo. It's been, I don't know, going on almost 5 months since I started that 5D painting. Whew. It's taking me a little bit longer than what I thought, but like I told you guys before, life has a way of throwing me curveballs. You know how that goes? Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Oh my God, I'm throwing my beads in the floor. That won't be good.
Hey. Or your iPad.
No, do not throw my iPad in the floor. Yes, Mo, it is a very big painting. I'm getting closer to the end, so that's a plus. Ooh, a pork belly sandwich. Sheesh. Yes, indeed. That's what Mo had.
Mo?
Mm-hmm.
Mo!
Yeah, true, Ed. It's not like you haven't seen him topless before. Hang on a moment, dronologist. Let me get all these names down, and I will show you.
You're not done writing them yet?
No, indeed. Chat keeps rolling as I'm attempting to write. And what do you guys think? Should I put the trolls into that Val got to play whack-a-mole with? No, I don't think so. Oh, yes, of course. I always have trolls on Wacky Wednesday. Gotta love it. Got to love it.
No, gotcha.
Well, haters are gonna hate. That's how I look at it. And I'm not letting them get me down. I am not letting them get me down at all. They can keep right on. I'll just go back and blacky again. Yeah, Val's up 2-0. She's challenging Bob and Brian. But they won't come back now, so Val doesn't get to play much.
Because they normally don't when they see you delete them, they don't stay long.
I didn't do crap. I just sat there and kept right on and yapping.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Yep.
Actually, Val had already whacked him before I even saw what the first one said. I was like, okay. Well, I told her earlier this week over in Roger's stream, I said, hey, you want to play Whack-A-Troll? Come on over on Wednesday. That's going to be fun. It always is.
Indeed.
Alrighty.
I'll be drummed live. What? Nice. Atlantic Ocean.
Wait a minute. Atlantic Ocean, that's over here. I'm trying to make sure I have everybody in here. Do. Hang tight. I know. I'm a bit slow. But just like on the Drone Network, all of a sudden there's a giveaway, and it was like, what? Huh? Hold on, wait a minute, let me get all these names written down. Y'all are not giving me any amount of time, and that's what this one back here just did. He's like, here. But it's all good. I love my family. And just like I told you all, that's what it's all about. Showing the love to the family. And I think he was actually reading my mind, because it's been on my mind. I wanted to do a giveaway, and I wasn't sure when or what. Mr. Justice to the rescue. Oh, really, Ray? He's one of your favorites? Bob, you can give him a hug. Me personally, I really don't want to give him a hug, but I'm just saying, no. Now, I like Ed's idea. Actually, I like Bob's idea. And wait a minute, Bob. You have to say we could use them for target practice, because it's not just you, my dear. Oh, I'm your number one honey bunny. I love you too, Ray. Chicken wing, because you could use a snack. Actually, I did say chicken, but Chris said on a string, and that may be where you heard wing, string, wing. I'm not too sure on that, but we use chicken necks and things like that to go crabbing. So maybe you want that snack you were talking about. Never know. Yeah, Val, we were talking about crabbing the other day. And it's funny because that dock that I was sitting on, I told Chris, Ray said I needed my fishing pole. I said, no. I needed a bushel basket, my crabbing string, my net. I'm going to have to do a video showing you guys. But when we were leaving, there was actually a couple who had showed up to go crabbing. And they had not put their lines in the water very long at all. And they were already getting bites. And I was like, I knew it. You had to nip out for some ice, my dear? No, that is not what I was saying. You always, homie Paul, you are twisting my words. Not that type of crabs. I am talking about Chesapeake Bay blue crabs. If you look them up on Google, you will see exactly what I mean. And in our area, we steam them. You never twist anything. My foot, yes, they are a lot of work, Ed, but you know exactly, Val. Old Bay seasoning. Got to have Old Bay seasoning. No, Thomas, wrong type of crabs. Exactly. See, some of you guys know what I'm talking about with crabbing. Crabbing is a lot of work, but my dad grew up on the water, so crabbing, clamming, oystering, tonging, as it was called, fishing. Thomas, soft shell crabs. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, that's what I grew up with. Needless to say, you would never technically go hungry as long as you weren't lazy.
No, be drone was he's been on a cruise.
I had a waterbed.
He's been on a cruise. He's been on a cruise for the past, I think he said 2 weeks, and they're in Virginia Beach right now, headed back to Baltimore. So he did live. So I had him right there jump on that. That's my brother. I'll be drone.
Gotcha.
I was the only one in there, so I'm glad I actually went out and caught that.
Ah.
That was cool.
Did you tell Dano I was live? I'm sorry, my dear.
He only did it just for a little bit. He just wanted to.
They turn red, Anthony, because you were steaming them. We're talking about crabbing.
Oh. Yeah, it turned red because you put them on hot plate.
Exactly. You're not boiling them. You're actually steaming them so that the steam, the hot steam, is what changes their colors. Oh my God, they're delicious. If you guys have ever had a Chesapeake Bay crab cake, and yes, you can order them, and yes, they will ship them to you. But oh my God, I guess I'm spoiled.
Roger.
There's nothing better.
I gotta get used to that name, I swear.
Roger.
I know, I just have to get used to it.
Canadian Drone Network.
I saw it was it popped up a notification or video. I don't know when you actually did it. I forget what video it was.
Yeah, Val said because they be hot and tasty.
I think it was today around 4 or 5 o'clock. It popped up one. And I think it said unboxing. Or something.
There's nothing wrong with cold crabs either, homie Paul.
I was like,
absolutely nothing at all. You steam them one day.
Oh yeah.
And then you can eat them the next, and they're even easier to pick. Have to try Newfoundland cod. Never had it. And it's funny because, like I said, my dad grew up on the water, and my grandfather was also, my grandfather on my mother's side was also a charter boat fisherman. So, you guys know why I head to the water. That's a new one. Or a different one. You know why the water is so calming now. I mean, I grew up on the water. What's that sound? Not that sound. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, okay.
No, Bob, it's not M&M's. Hey, Rusty, come here.
Stop that. That's too loud.
Thomas wants to know, what are you flying now?
A speeder bike.
There you go.
The little guy's missing off of it, but it still works.
You know, it's his fault. Oh, you're eating M&M's.
Nice, Bob. Love M&M's, bro.
Peanut or plain?
Uh-oh, who is it? Dun, 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 dun. Charge. Perfect, honestly. I mean, I wish everybody luck, but
Welcome to the family of the droneologist.
he only has one little whoop drone.
You are now going to be the proud owner of a drone from the Justice family.
Yes, sir.
And the gentleman you just saw pick the name is our son, Russell. You'll see him from time to time. He's always the one that will pick out of the box. So, my dear, send me your information. I will get this shipped out to you. And I usually have so just to give you a heads up, it'll be shipped out more than likely Friday, as long as I get your information. Here. I will pop my email up here. The stream, and like I said, I'll ship it out to you on Friday. Give it a couple weeks and it'll be there to you. If it very well may take that long for the snow to go away, Ed. Dermatologist on how much snow you're expecting? Patrick, welcome, babe. Drone review man. And guys, I have a special request. And you know, I don't ask much. Today is a special day. If you guys don't know, today is QDL Flight's 30th birthday. So, if you're friends with Justin on Facebook, or if you guys can just pop by his latest video just to wish him a happy birthday, that would make my day. I sent him a text first thing this morning and got back, thanks, Mama. As you guys know, that's always been what he called me. I love him to death, and, you know, I try to make every day a happy day. Exactly. Thank you so much, Mo. Have a great night, Patrick. Thank you so much for joining me. I know your schedule is always crazy. Anytime you can pop in. I have not seen the Black Panther movie yet, Mo. I've heard it was really, really good. Yeah, Justin's only 30. I thought I was the baby in the bunch, but I was wrong. Because Alvin, you're younger than I am too. Yeah, 3 decades. Bonjour, Michael. Welcome, Michael Lambert. Thank you so much for joining me. It was just all right. Well, that's what I said, John. I've heard it was good. I've heard it was all right. I went and seen Infinity War because Rusty was into it. I do not personally follow like the entire line, but I have enjoyed every movie I've seen. Thank you, journalist. Like I said, I will confirm that to you as soon as I'm done with the stream. I'm usually checking messages and everything right after that. So, Drone Fool says he has kids older than Justin. Well, babe, that happens. Just look at Justin as another one of your kids, the adopted type. That's how I look at it. Looks like he's been through several bushes backwards. Oh, homie Paul. Are you alright, JDS? First words, bonjour, papa. Wayne, welcome, babe. Let the party begin. Yes, Chris will be wearing the tutu. It will probably not be tonight, Anthony. They attempted to talk him into wearing it on Monday night. I don't think they ever actually succeeded. Oh, you got to fly too, Wayne? I got to fly. I flew yesterday. I flew today. Oh, no, there's a different dialect, Creole. I understand that, homie Bob. Scott got to fly the breeze for a quick flight. Yeah, I have to con MD into editing and uploading. Or should I say uploading and editing? I flew 2 battery packs yesterday and 2 today, Wayne. So, and I had an extra one in my pocket, and I was like, no. I think, well, Chris flew the Wizard, and he only had 2 battery packs, and I had 3, so it's kind of like. Have a great night, Thomas. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, it's starting to get a little dark. Well, Chris went out and flew the bugs a while ago. So he had to have a night flight as well. Exactly. 3 is awesome. Sometimes 2 is just enough. Sometimes 3 isn't enough. You need more. And now that I know they have goggles with fans in them, I'm going to be looking into those. And maybe I might have to buy some more batteries. Oops. Oh, Redbox is always your friend. Alvin, have you got to see Infinity War yet? And nobody give any spoilers, but who has seen it and who's going to see it? Yeah, Roger, that's what I was saying. About 2 to 3 weeks is what they normally tell me when I send something to Canada. If I send it overseas, I don't know. Depending on it almost seems like the size of the box matters. Gotcha. You want to watch them all online. I totally understand that. But it seems like the size of the package kind of matters, and that makes no sense. But sometimes when I ship things over to England, they get it quick, and other times it's like, okay, did y'all lose it? This is the Rogue drone. ROGUE. I want to say, yes, it's a WL Toys. World Tech Toys Rogue drone.
World Tech, not WL.
I'm sorry, not WL. World Tech Toys Rogue drone. Very nice little drone. Welcome, Justin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justin. Happy birthday to you. We love you, baby.
Bro, happy birthday, man. I was out there flying a little bike.
I hope you have had an amazing day.
Yes, hopefully you have had an amazing day.
No, Alvin, don't let anyone ruin that film.
Michael Lambert.
Now that sounds like an interesting movie.
Wayne.
I have not even seen the trailer for that yet. Bohemian Rhapsody about Freddie Mercury and Queen. Amazing band. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. That is an amazing band.
Been out ripping packs all day, Justin. Hope you rip some.
It's not hard to do, is it, Wayne?
What?
Nothing. Welcome, Kim. Yes, Freddie was an amazing singer. Well, see, I am so glad that we all can agree on that. Welcome, Bobby. Welcome, Indigo. Oh, you were ripping packs all day. The weather was perfect for you. Oh, that is so not right. I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So do I, Justin. So you coming down? Exactly.
What?
There's not very many who can do the kind of stuff that he did. And just having fun, Mo and I were saying, well, I don't remember whose stream it was in. If it was the Drone Network, the pre-show, mine, or Chris's, but we were talking about how artists just are not artists anymore. And I'm sorry, they're not. We're going to have to get you a bus ticket, Justin. I don't know how you get your drone. What? You can fly the drones here. You did? Exactly. They cannot perform like the old guys did. Not at all. They don't have the stage performance. They don't have the voice. You take away their audio, and I'm sorry. What is that? Auto-tune or something? Nah. Oh, Justin, I am so happy for you, babe. Heart was another amazing group. I'll let him know, Justin. Bye, Bobby. Thank you so much for joining me.
What?
Huh?
Eating some more spaghetti. We might save you some.
I hope so.
Wait, Justin, let him know.
He sent him the package on Friday. And he got a drone from Herbie for his birthday.
Sweet. A complete one, bro?
And I'm sorry, I'm still listening to a lot of the old stuff. This new stuff. And it's hilarious because we were going through his songs one day, and hardly any of them were like new. They were all like older rock songs and things like that. So I mean, it was hilarious. But it was like, well, I guess we did something right. We instilled a love of real music. Pretty sure or slow
Justin.
to it.
What's missing?
I didn't do it, Justin. I did not do it.
Russell. He planned trying to pinch. Just went down foul. Broke two of them off of it.
Oh, wow, Mo. You are so lucky.
But dude, they are some really good props.
Although,
Really, really nice.
I think Michael's lucky as well because he got to see Queen live.
He told you, got a surprise. Sweet. When are you supposed to hook up with him?
Justin said I broke mine too.
Ah, that's right.
The brothers are breaking them on the same day.
You ain't crashing. You ain't flying.
That's what we said earlier. But wow, Mo, to see them over a dozen times. All right, Alvin, we'll let you do that. Oh yeah, oh Barracuda. There's nothing like old time rock and roll. I'm sorry, there is nothing like it at all.
No, Justin, that tutu was a fail because Herbie should have finished the power loop. You gotta go in, you gotta come out.
Justin, babe, I'm gonna have to look at the list, and I will text you an address on who to send that to.
No, your balls were shaking when you went through there.
Shoo! He said it had a tree knife edging it.
I said Herbie would have missed.
Oh yeah, we said Barracuda.
Herbie would have missed you as a cut nuts.
Stevie Ray Vaughan twice, Val. Y'all, that's not fair.
It's okay. We will this weekend.
I ain't scared. Yeah, Justin, baby, we know you ain't scared.
You're catching alien up the ass.
Did I just hear what I thought I heard come out of Chris's mouth? Because I know I can change it to something else. Well, that all depends on what you heard, Wayne, and you'll have to flip it around and I'll figure out if it was or not. Robert, welcome, babe. Thank you so much for joining in.
In the house. What'd you hear, Wayne?
Yes, Mo, that was an amazing guitar riff. Look, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, too much fun. Oh, what do you mean, silly, silly fools? We are not silly, silly fools. Come on, homie Paul, throw us out some of your favorite bands. And I'm sure that we probably love them as well. Good night, Dronologist. Congratulations again, babe. Welcome to our family. How about going in and out, or that about, and then the aliens, we took about the aliens. Come on now, Wayne, you know they were just doing an anal probe. Isn't that what the aliens are supposed to do? Wow.
That's what Herbie gonna do to probe Justin with that alien.
Not a problem, Dronologist. Like I said, I'll confirm to you tonight that I got your email and it'll be mailed out to you on Friday, babe. And hopefully you have better weather when it gets there. That way you get to fly. Instead of that stinky. Can you guys believe Dronologist has snow today? Today, May 23rd, and he has snow.
Awesome.
No, not awesome. Mother Nature is on the fritz.
Right, screw you and thing. That's not all small. Let's go back to drone, bro. Charge packs. Charge packs. Can't wait to
I need to go to Columbus.
Hey, Justin, is he still here?
Yeah.
I did a.
I need to go to Columbus.
Why?
In August.
Why?
Because Def Leppard and Journey are going to Columbus in August.
If it's not to do with drones, that might go.
No, it's not to do with drones.
Hey, Justin, I probably went up like easy 300 feet and did a invert and spiraled it to the ground. It was crazy.
How many of us enjoyed a Steve Miller Band concert? Wink, wink. That's what I'm saying, Mo. If Leopard is on concert tour, I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, Ray said you got an anal probe?
Joe Max, is that the guy from Boston, Ron? I think I say here. What you get,
Night, Val. Love you, sis.
Take some marshmallows with you. Damn, that's
Nuh-uh. Seriously? Homie Paul, you better move over because I'm coming to visit.
Yeah.
Now you know. Mo is the sweetest, most innocent lady you have ever met. And why do you need to go to Hawaii? Very good channel.
If this is the Joe Max that we're talking about, I need to talk to y'all about something. I'm not going to talk here about it. But just fill y'all in on something that you need to be aware of. Trust me. Living proof.
No problem, Roger. Freaking caps. Believe me, I do it all the time. The problem is at work, our software requires us to type caps. So then it's hard when I switch over or open another tab and like send an email or it's all caps and I'm like, ugh. Oh, you thought we were just picking destinations? No, we were talking about Def Leppard on tour. And honey, if they're down the road from you, I think you need to move over because we're all coming to visit.
That how I stand those videos.
No, I think that's the notification from earlier. Well, that said part 2, and the one from earlier said part 3, so that may be from where it had uploaded.
No, he said he's been trying to live stream, but it just wasn't working.
Oh, that would be amazing, Ed. If Michael went live at that concert, just give us all a heads up, and you know that video. Wow, that is amazing, honey Paul.
That's what I'm thinking about.
My gosh.
Almost 100% sure.
And Judas Priest is 3 miles down the road. Honey Paul, what are you, like surrounded by celebrities or something?
And where's Ozzy at over here, homie? I mean, Ozzy's from the UK right here.
Yeah, but I think he lives over here.
I never know.
I know. He may have a home.
3 miles. Wow.
Yeah, I'd say a bit of a hot spot. Wow.
Indeed.
Oh. Filthy. Rummy.
Huh? Oh, see?
Sheridan? I tell you what. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. Ozzy's going to be in... Wait a minute. Is Ozzy back on tour?
Really?
He's from the Black Country.
Ozzy really on tour?
Michael said he thinks he's going to be in Cincinnati. Have you guys noticed that all the old bands are the ones that are coming back on tour now? And those tours are the ones that are selling out? He's doing his farewell tour.
That's because this new music is terrible.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to the concerts, so that's why they're pulling back the old
All
bands.
they do is like, I used to be in like all kind of different music, even the rap. Now rap, they just.
That's what they call the area he's from. Gotcha.
They take rhyming like they call us back to school.
Exactly, Wayne. They want to listen to real music.
Exactly, that new shit.
If you're gonna pay, let's see, what's a normal average concert ticket now?
Some songs I hear are okay nowadays. It kind of makes sense.
75, 80 bucks.
Most of it's just like
for nosebleed seats, depending on what area you're in.
I don't do crowds anyway, so I'm good.
I mean, so you think about it.
Now, Bob Seger, I really watch him.
They're not selling out for these new bands at all, but they're packing stadiums and arenas for the old bands. That should tell them something. You saw Ozzy on the Black Sabbath farewell tour. Wow. You guys are so lucky. That's not right. See, I gotta catch up. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. Tickets are extremely expensive to go to these concerts. Look, Ray says now, I want to see Bob. Oh, quit it, homie Paul. I've seen Ozzy about 6 times live. Exactly, Michael, they are. They're getting tired of this new style music. And it's not music. It's noise. No, I saw one. What are you making now?
Wall hanger for the flash guy at FSIC. Yes, exactly what I thought.
Ed, so do I. Actually, it was, what, 2 years, 3 years? The last okay, here you go. The last concert I went and saw was The Who. And that was 3 years ago, so. And that was in DC. But before that, oh, I can't tell you how long it had been since I've been to a concert. Yeah, Alvin, that is a pain in the tush. A friend of mine has the exact same issue. She has 6 pit bulls and a Chiweenie. Gotta love it. But yeah, she can only take certain ones out with the other ones, and she always said that was a pain in the tush. Been to a concert over in about 20 years. Yeah, Wayne? He's right there.
Hey, Roger, you and Rom had mentioned Joe Max, and I just want to touch on this because, I have to do this, man. Look, this guy he's okay, but watch dealing with him. Justin bought a drone from him for like $180, and Justin had to get a detective to call his house to get his drone. Just putting that out there. I want to be honest. It bothered me when I saw you guys saying his name, and I just feel like I got to tell you guys about this because I don't want you guys being taken advantage of. So just watch your steps. And
Welcome,
Justin will back me up on everything I'm saying. It's 100%. When I first met Justin, it was going on. And his limitless drone came from Joe Max. So I just want to let you guys know about that. Just be careful if you have dealings with this guy.
Now, see, Alvin, you're about the same. 5 pins and a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix. Okay, how do you guys go from pit bulls to little ankle biters? I mean, she does the same thing. I absolutely love it.
We're good, bro. How you doing?
Doing great, Heath. I hope you have gotten some rest and you are doing well. I know it is early in the morning over there for you. The last 3 that homie Paul saw was Black Sabbath, Wasp, and Deep Purple. Wow. Wow. Nietzsche, welcome.
Nietzsche, welcome, brother.
That's okay. You are never late as long as I'm live. That is my motto. 3 a.m. See, Heath? Shoo!
3 a.m.
Alvin said 1 guard dog and 5 pets.
Hey, I'm saying, yeah, I'm just saying, watch yourself, Rom. That's all. Look, I'm being honest here. That's all. Because you guys know how I am. If I had,
and Cheap Trick.
I didn't have dealings with him, but the person QDL that had dealings with him, I know there was no smoke blown on Justin's side, and he literally had to have a detective call the guy's house and ask when was he going to send Justin's drone, and then he hit Justin with a tracking number and sent it right out to him. Hand on the Bible story. So just watch him. That's all I'm saying. That's awesome. You won the drone, man. Congrats on that. That's awesome.
Wow. Rom won a drone today.
Yeah, and if he
the droneologist won a drone today.
Joe Max FPV.
It seems like a drone winning day.
I'm not beating the guy up. Look, it might have been something family emergency why he couldn't send a drone, but I just know there was a dilemma there, and I want to let you guys know about it. That's all I'm saying. I like to keep the family
Yeah, Michael,
safe.
I heard something about you receiving a Carolina Reaper in the mail the other day. I don't. Sweet and innocent with the halo still on. I mean, I had to go get it back out of the drawer. Wayne, I took your advice and kind of like stuck it in the
we figured you liked it hot,
nightstand
Michael,
drawer.
so.
Wow. Cheap Trick, Pink Floyd. Exactly. Direct from Captain Cook. That's what I said. I didn't have anything at all to do with that one.
This chick got RC Sailor notifications popping up on my computer.
That's my computer. And I have been the very first one to admit, back in the day when you first got into drones, I had to learn something about them. I got tired of being ripped off by department store drones. So,
with that being said, you got led down the wrong road. I'm sorry.
Well, I used to watch a lot of
Roger,
people,
you're welcome, brother. And you know what I mean? You know you're a brother, so I'm just, like I said, I'm not saying Joe's a bad guy. It could have been a family issue or whatnot, but I do know what happened, and I do know QDL was just about beaten out of a drone until he reached out. A friend of his that is a detective, and he called him, and it came right through.
Yes, Alvin, it is always a bit of work when fur babies are involved, but that's exactly what they are. They are our babies with fur, and we love them with all of our heart, and we will do anything we can for them. Yeah, he's 6 days till the end of the month. Then Roger's going to send out the drone.
Oh.
Exactly. Ray said, hey, careful. I like the RC Sailors.
Ray.
ACDC Nietzsche, that's
Ray,
not right.
So do I, because they fly drones. I mean, everybody flies drones. But there's just a little bit of misleading on there. But
Kim was in here.
I like everybody.
Kim, hon, if you're still in here, he needs your PayPal email so he can send the money. I'll tell you what, you guys have seen some amazing concerts.
Some money?
I just wish I could have seen the groups that you all have seen. Wow.
It's like a long story, right? It's not personal enough. I still go by there every blue moon, but I have so much.
Hey, as you saw, or you didn't see, but as you heard, you saw my notification. I still get notifications from the RC Sailors. I still get notifications from Drone Day or J Drone.
Oh yeah, I mean, somebody asked me.
Believe me, J Drone. I watched so many of his videos. Him, the RC Sailors, Drone Worship. Back
before
when Chris was first
getting, right to J Drone.
Yes. I could not. I got to the point that I could not stand YouTube because I knew exactly what Chris was looking up. He was looking up drones, and that meant more drones. I could be down the hall and hear J Drone's voice and be like, "Stop looking at drones. You have enough." Guess what? He didn't listen. He kept right on watching the videos, and the collection kept right on growing. So
Hey, he's watched the difference, bro. Trust me. Those down the triple props with the race drone, unbelievable difference. You get all this, you know, when you're coming back down, the race drone, the triple props take all of that out of there. Our runner 250 was terrible.
Oh no, Roger. Kim's having problems with his computer. I remember when you had problems with yours. Let's hope it's not as bad. I cannot see. Yes, they are definitely cheaper than cars. And yes, you can never have enough. I have learned that. But, you know, back in the day, and I'm talking 2.5, 3 years ago, I was watching these guys all the time. Because, like I said, I'd go out to a store and I'd see a drone and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, YouTube. And who normally popped up? The RC Sailors either had reviewed it, J-Drone had reviewed it.
I just think when the bigger guys review something, and if they review something that has been cloned by another company, just say it has been cloned. That way you don't like portray it as being. And I personally bought some of these drones, and mine never worked the way theirs did. Mine always had something stupid wrong with it. Falling out the sky. So much of that stuff. And I literally had forced myself to stop being there watching their videos and then getting caught in that. It's the sponsors. Don't get me wrong. That's all it is. You have to do what your sponsor wants you to do or you will lose your sponsor. But you have to be fair with your community and your people and family all at the same time too, though. And that's the only thing. Other than that, I've watched your channel.
Alvin, honey, I think you'd come out. I think you would come out on the better end of that deal.
All drones.
If you shot one of their cows on your property, barbecue at Alvin's house.
Yeah.
We're all coming. You need to move over. And Michael, that is so not fair because I would have absolutely loved to have gone to that concert. Night Ranger, Foreigner, and Def Leppard 2 years ago when they were in Columbus. But yeah, Wayne, I think Kim's been watching too much porn. He's got one of those viruses on his computer. Nietzsche has 48 and counting. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, Nietzsche, right here, bro.
That is exactly, and see, that's hilarious because he says he's not sponsored. He buys his own drones when the wife allows.
And that's the same here. Like, if I'm into a drone, I'll come to Crystal and say, hey, I'm into this. Can we get it? Sometimes she's like, yeah, no problem. And then sometimes she's like, well, let me see what we can do. And then I got it within a month at the longest.
Alvin wants to know if it was wise to get the JJRC H67 instead of the Eachine E11 to save a few bucks, or was it a bad idea?
I'm most sure that Santa drone has the 7mm motors. As long as it's got the 7mm motors, you're in business. Because it's kind of when you put a camera on the 6mm, they're just up and down too much.
Smart advice, Wayne. Make sure you delete your history and your cookies, and we're not talking about the milky cookies of Mo, Captain, and mine. And just kind of like keep that going by ice.
Homemade porn. Yeah, right. Come on.
He said a homemade Pornhub virus remover. See, when I first read that, Ray, I thought you said, Kim, I will send you a homemade porn. I was like, okay, wait, there's more letters there. Keep reading. Kim, you might want to watch out on what you get from Ray.
I don't know. Ray said when he goes visit, him and Kim will be, what's it called, spooning? So
Kim says, my computer is clean. The feed loses the video sometimes.
Yeah, Kim.
And yeah, Roger, I totally understand about not being able to afford all of the ones that you want.
say? What did you say?
Roger says, I have no wife and I still cannot buy any drones. Laugh out loud.
No, you have to ask Kim now. Hey, Kim, you think we possibly get all of this? And not meaning that by no way you guys are no kind of in relationship. Not meaning that at all.
Alvin said it's exactly the same with 7mm motors.
So you're good. You're good, Alvin. You're good, brother.
Wayne said, or you could be like me and Skipper and you just have to hide it for a while. Laugh out loud.
I remember, I forget who come in one of their lives, and one of Roger's first lives, and they said, all right, I'm leaving, and they came back in and said, wait a minute, I have to come in and ask you guys a couple Kim went nuts on him. Kim's, I'll tell you right now, I can't remember who that was, but it was funny as hell, though. Kim let him know quick.
Set him straight. I gave him a modified Bug 6 that's been chipped to full acro, and I put Dell tri-blades on it. Ooh!
You chipped the Bug 6 to fly acro?
See, Wayne, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought that Ray was going to be sending out homemade porn.
I hope it does better acro than that little kamikaze thing. You all. That's cool. You flashed it to fly acro. That's awesome, bro.
And if you guys remember, RC Fun was telling people
that
I'm
starting to get into all that. Where you
Amazon
stuff
will ship your drone apparently to your trunk now, so your wife doesn't even know about it. But I told him that that's not going to work with Chris because I always get the notifications from Amazon and everywhere else. My email, not his. So that wouldn't work so well. Welcome back, Mo. Exactly, Alvin. I figured there'd be some way that you could make sure you got rid of the Christmas tunes with that.
Oh yeah, like it's going to be in the hood. You just probably pop the hood off of it and you'll be straight. I forgot that did play music. So yeah, it's
Wayne.
So it definitely has 7mm.
You're not thinking, babe. Ray's thinking, but Wayne's not. Wayne said he hopes that the mail doesn't come on Saturday because she works during the day Monday through Friday.
Ray said, I tell her Swag sent me a drone.
Bingo! There's your catch. I didn't buy that. I don't know what you're talking about. XYZ sent that. Come on, Wayne. There's enough family members that you can blame it on, and I'm sure we would all take the wrath for you.
Wayne got buy some new tires for that button.
I mean, that's the easiest way. Well, hon, I put the video up, and she's not that stupid.
She's like, now why did you leave and go to Walmart now?
No, you just, no, he said shipping it to the house. Oh, yeah, homie Paul, don't put that switch in H mode.
Yes, sir, put it in H mode. I would all day.
And said, why the hell you got to be in the UK? I want my bugs hacked. Yeah, homie Paul said, yep, thanks for telling me now, Heath.
After the fact.
Whoops, forgot. Gotta cut him some slack, homie Paul. Oh, yours doesn't watch YouTube? Well, like I said, that's always been my little spot. That's always been my corner. So anything that was on this, he was watching, I was watching, or at least I was listening. I'm like, what the? But it's all good.
Cool, Alvin. I'll look up a video on that too, bro. I'll see what they do. I'm pretty sure it's all in the hoods. You're pretty much going to pop that hood off anyway, I think. Everything will be built in there. That's what Neil had one with a Wi-Fi camera, and I took it off like that.
Well, here you go, Wayne. This is a way to circumvent that, right? You know how most of these sites have that you can buy it and ship it as a gift with a gift message? You just have to ship it to yourself with a gift message.
Yep.
Hey, Wayne. Saw it. Knew you would love it. Enjoy.
And as long as you guys buy me one and send me one, I won't call the wife and tell her. Y'all know better than that.
Snitch. You hear this? Snitch.
They know how I am.
Nah, he wouldn't do that to you guys. Well, my dears, I know there are still 14 of you all in here right now, but it is 10 after 10, so I will give you about 5 more minutes, and then I am going to go eat my dinner. I've seen this one walking around now several times with spaghetti, and it's like, but you all know I don't eat on live, so unless I'm munching on my peanuts. And that blasted, I bought 2 more bags tonight and left them out there. Ha! Blackmail, you know it. Yeah, Wayne, I would not always suggest using from me, because, yeah, then she might ban you from a Wacky Wednesday. And we don't want you banned from a Wacky Wednesday.
And look at my frame I'm going to build something with. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's the Spider-Man one.
Wayne, you just got to get up earlier.
But it has no range or nothing, so I got the whole.
Thank you, Mo. I am
frame.
So glad that you got the chance to join in, and things are
spider on her head.
At least normal on Wacky Wednesday.
What? Heath, I need acro, bro.
Uh-oh. Is Ed telling on you?
Ed telling on who?
Wayne.
Wayne's always in the trouble. Wayne's always doing something. Well, I don't hang out with that guy too much. Wow, Ray, for 4 more weeks, bro.
Ed, I'm going to share it with everybody because it fits perfectly for this group.
Stop looking at me. Hey, I have got that abuse so many times. I used to have like black eyes and things from looking at drones. She used to be violent.
I set myself up.
I'm kidding, Heath. I know you would, brother. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Oh, Lord, Michael.
I'll put some beefy motors in it or something and get range on it. I thought it was cool how the.
Well, you were drunk when you ordered them. Were you, did you remember it when you received them?
I've only ordered 1 drone without Crystal knowing. That was actually this build here.
Yeah, I found out the next day.
And I spent roughly around $95 on it, and I would never do it again. I would buy a bind and fly one before I did that.
Yes, Ed. Tonight was rather tame. I'm actually kind of surprised about that, but
I'm gonna name that Ruby Killer. No, I'm kidding. I gotta mess with Heath.
Yeah, poor Wayne.
Sex is boring.
God help me, Wayne. I'm sorry, honey, if I
feel you, bro.
let you down tonight.
It's like, oh,
it was rather tame. No slip and slide, slippery nipples, mountaintops.
Yeah, Wayne was rather good tonight.
I think we all were tonight.
I think Wayne's wife may have been sitting there.
He better not have been winking when he said that about that drone. Michael says he has them delivered to workplace.
Nah, bro. Solder it right to the board. You solder to the board, and then you get you Bold Clash 300 milliamp hour batteries, 30C discharge, 70C continuous, and you have no problem with that, Alvin. Trust me.
Wayne, that sounds like an amazing time. He said, nope, she's not even home.
Get off here. Grab the old lady.
Oh, Lord. Run, Ruth Ann, run. He's sitting outside at the fire pit. He could be as bad as he wants.
I think mammals do it or something. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for them mammals.
Yeah, Wayne, I hear you. She's sitting right there. Be nice. Hey, I can definitely say the drones is like sex because it's crazy. It's unreal. Like replaces the dirt bikes.
Yeah, and
everything.
I have to say,
Not the sex.
Sex is the love you feel when you're flying your bird. Sometimes you wind up in the bush.
Yeah, and get stung by the bush.
That's only if you attempt to go elbow deep into the bush.
Well, I go deep all in.
Look, even Rusty's over here yelling, "Oh, hold up, calm down."
Cracky.
Exactly.
It's crackling. It's not coming off.
Wayne says, "Well, I like to fly my drone too, but not the sex thing. You might not be doing it right if you're not enjoying it.
Or you might not be doing it right flying
Just saying.
acro with FPV. That could be a commercial, Wayne.
True that, Michael. They do rabbits or RC Hunter said rabbits seem to enjoy it more. That's for sure. And animals do strike curious poses, Michael, for sure. You know, it's winding down to the end. I could not let you all just think, oh, wait a minute. Something's happened to Crystal, and she's nah, Wacky Wednesday isn't the same. Nah. Tonight was just a little bit tame. Oh, come on, Heath. Now, you got to go back a couple weeks. I don't think so. Wayne says he doesn't think so. It could be, but he doesn't think so.
Okay.
And
I'm telling you, Wayne, you have to experience it, brother. I'm with you on
You shouldn't have that big bush because we've already been through the discussion numerous times of bushwhacking and just saying the hell with it and taking it baby smooth. That way you don't end up splitting hairs for weeks.
Nah, if you're going to go there, then, you know what I'm saying, you need some work done first.
Exactly. They like shaved, no landing strip, nice and smooth. Wayne knows. And Mo says, ha-ha, Heath, that tickle in the back of your throat.
Trim that damn thing.
He's over there trying to hack up the hairball from the wicked bush. Oh my God, Ray went there. The older they get, no more hair. Laugh my ass off.
Ray's terrible.
Oh no, you guys know. It's not Wacky Wednesday unless there has been some.
Hey Wayne, let me introduce you to a good night. And I'll throw the goggles in too.
Scott, honey, they kept it clean for over 2 hours. But it did go south really, really fast. All I have to do.
And Alvin.
Is just slightly initiated.
Solder to the board, bro. Solder to the board. That's that one, and I'll show you the other one, Matt.
Well, homie Paul, that's
solder
up in the air because we were talking about the anal probes earlier.
Solder to the board as well. That's a low profile. Whoop. And I'm just trying to show you here every one of mine, and you guys know who made this one. RC Hunter. And this one is also soldered to the board. I'm good in that field, Wayne. Trust me, bro.
I knew that was
Trust
coming.
me. I got all A's on that report card.
I knew that was coming.
I hear you.
Heath, we were just waiting for you, dear. Wayne came in. We still kept it kind of smooth. There was a few hit and miss every once in a while. Homie Paul said, Chris, stop going off subject. You see, he's always drones. Telling you.
Got to. I'm just trying to. I gotta help
I need those props.
A+ all the way. All day, bro.
The ones we all were talking about a couple of weeks ago that I did not know existed. I need those props.
It's so anal. What you heard me when I said probe is Justin did that. Herbie did that power loop between his legs, right, Heath? I said, no, you did not finish it because he went through, but he was supposed to come and power loop it back through it. And they said they're going to do it this weekend. I said, you're going to catch a race drawn up the ass. Chris sleeps with his 501 SS. How do you know, Scott? Look, I do remove the propellers just in case. So it doesn't.
It's plenty strong, homie Paul.
Chop me all up. But yes, Riley, beautiful. And I tried some 6-inch dowel props on Riley today.
Are you saying I'm not sitting up tall enough tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back,
I had to
chronologist.
come back.
Oh,
see,
see, homie
He
Paul.
don't know nothing about his 501 no more. He got Ruby, so the 501's kind of like going all the way in the back again.
Homie Paul, that's the thing. I've come to the conclusion that Chris is all about drones.
So she puts drone underwear on, drone bra. I'm on point.
Props. I don't need a bra. I just need the props.
All right, Ray, I got you. Like something small, as in, you want to go brushless or brushed? Because I'm saying like the Leader 120 is small, but brushless, and it's a badass. Let's not, while we're talking about small, let's not forget.
Heath wants to know what size nuts he needs.
Well, that depends, Heath.
What prop nuts he, for the 501 SS wants to put tri-blades on it. See, I had to spin that one.
Heath, if you have a Bugs 2, just take your Bugs 2s off. That's all I do.
I know, Mo. I got to work on getting some hats made.
Steal my Bugs 2 ones.
I know, Scott, and apparently they have them. I did not even know that they existed, but apparently they have them. See? Look, did you see that?
Especially if we can put a brushless motor on. What a 4S LiPo. Shall we stand there pointing down? I'm just trying to say I guarantee it'll come up then.
Oh my God, God help me. Oh, brushless and topless. Hold up, what?
Or maybe a bra with LEDs. Look, there you go. I'm thinking Scott might already have a couple of these items. Yes, bro, they are beautiful. I tried them today, Heath. Yes, sir, they are awesome.
Oh boy.
And then I put them on my Bugs 3, so then I had to take the prop nuts off the hubs and put on the Bugs 3. Good combination, brushless and topless, right, Wayne? I'm trying to tell you,
Hold up, wait a minute.
Now throw some FPV goggles in there, Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Time out. Dronologist, my dear, I know you are new to the family. I have to warn you. Wacky Wednesday does get a little insane. But my dear, like I told you, welcome to the family. We all like to kick back, relax, and have a great time.
Yeah,
so anything you may read in chat, please do not take offense to. I do not. Okay, good.
Yeah, homie.
That's why I said, hold up, wait a minute, because from the time you left until you just came back, our Wacky Wednesday has gone into what it normally
Night,
is.
Anthony.
But
she's supposed to be going
tonight has been a little tame. You never know what to expect over here in Crystal's Crazy Corner. Just like Vegas. Whatever just said here stays here. Or maybe it doesn't. Sometimes it ends up being rediscussed in other streams and we all have a good laugh because it's all family. So that's how I look at it. Well, Heath, now you have gone into a totally different department, huh? He is selling bras on Facebook, and he needs pictures of those tatas for sizing purposes.
I have to get you a couple.
I don't know how well that request is going to work out for you, Heath.
Or is the kitty girls go?
Exactly, and I do not rate my shows as over 18 because just as you saw tonight, my shows can be extremely tame. My shows can be family friendly. You never know what's going to happen over here. And that's just the way it goes. I mean, it's all about family. It's all about hanging out. It's all about having a great time and a good laugh and getting through the work week. Yeah, we have had that discussion about the free mammogram test, haven't we? And how many people decided that they were willing to volunteer to give out that mammogram? I know Ed said he doesn't mind. And I know Wayne would have no issue. So, I mean, Ray, how did you get pics of Chris in the shower? Ray says he has pictures of you in the shower.
Awesome.
I'm a little concerned.
What do they look
Ray,
like?
honey, did you fly down here and implant a camera or something that I should know about?
Awesome, Ray. See, you can sell them photos. Let's make some money.
Now, see, that's not what a bra model is all about. You said you needed a bra model. I told you I'd mail you one, but I'm a little scared. You said you needed a model. All right. Kim's going to email you his PayPal address after the stream. And, guys, I said a little while ago I was going to shut down shortly. I've yet to go get dinner. Exactly, Wayne. Cameras are so goddamn small anymore. You can stick them anywhere and people will never know.
Yeah, Wayne's probably making homemade porn. His wife don't even know it. Sam Wayne?
He had his phone in the shower and he hacked your phone.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that night I was trying to see my phone was waterproof. I know what you're talking about.
I told you, Mo, no place is safe in this house. No place. But, guys, tomorrow night, the pre-show, or the pre-show show, as Captain Cook loves to call it, at 7 over on Captain Cook's channel. Yeah, the spaghetti crawled out the door by now. No, it's in the oven for me.
Maybe.
It better be in the oven for me.
Yeah, Russell's not hungry.
Ha! There you go. Alvin is volunteering for me.
Uh-oh.
They're the correct size, Heath. I promise.
Yes, they're on point.
Oh, see? Even Chris said they're on point. But, and I will see you tomorrow night, like I said, over at Captain Cook's channel, 7 p.m., the pre-show show. And then I'll see you all Friday night back at Captain Cook's channel for the Drone Network at 7 p.m. doing the news around 8:15ish, it seems like now. Got a drone on my head. God help.
Leader 120. Beautiful little machine.
And then on Saturday, I'll be over there at that Canadian Drone Network, our sister affiliate.
It's our brother, not our sister.
Even Roger calls it the sister channel, so I am not wrong. Anyway, guys, Fluffinator, thank you so much for joining in, my dear. I'm getting ready to shut down, but I wanted to acknowledge that you had joined us. Thank you so much. Every Wednesday night, we are here having fun and hanging out. Love all of you guys. If you did have a drone on your head, that could turn somebody on. Just saying. Smart idea, Wayne. I'm going to have to try that one. I can't find those top things yet. I'm going to keep looking for that. But
Yep, later, guys.
Not a problem, journalist. Love you. Love you all. You guys have a wonderful night.
Yes, Nietzsche, you too, brother.
Wayne, you enjoy that fire pit, babe.
Be good, Wayne.
Love you all. I'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Love you guys, and thank you so much for joining me and hanging out. It has been a great time. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Love you guys.